This is very good. In today's conversation, we are talking about the top 10 Equifax credit cards for bad or fair credit that approve you with high limits. Think about that. This is just fantastic. So I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Trader Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you ever ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 Equifax credit cards for bad or fair credit that actually approve you with high limits. Actually, for position number 10, we have two credit cards that are tied. Okay, so the first one is and I just want to say that the first few credit cards will be from credit unions, but afterwards, don't worry, we have credit cards from regular institutions also. Okay, so we have number 10, NIH Visa. NIH Visa. Okay, the rating here is 7/10. This is a great card that actually approves you up to $25,000. Obviously, you got to be a member of a NIH Okay, the card has no annual fee. They have great low rates and fees. This is really good, and we love the fact that they have an exciting intro rate and rewards offers. Okay, and the peculiarity in our case of this card is that they allow you to actually have online card controls for you can manage a lot of stuff on your account. They have a great app. Okay, they have 24/7 fraud monitoring and Visa zero liability. So a great card. They have digital wallet, mobile payment options. Fantastic. So NIH Visa 7/10. The second card that is tied for position number 10, we have Highway Visa Platinum. Our score 7/10. Also, this is Highway is also a credit union, and it's great if you are a member. And the card has credit limits that ranges from $500 to $25,000. Okay, here you have no foreign. Actually have a 1% foreign transaction fee. But the cool thing is you can have a 1.99% intro APR for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Okay, the rates here, it starts from 8.95%. Okay, so this is really good. I mean, highway credit cards in general they are full of benefits. You have EMV fraud protection, automated fraud alerts, and Visa zero liability. Okay, you also have a travel accident coverage. Okay, and they also have a great app also. Number 9, we have here Credit Human Rate Preferred. Credit Human is a credit union also, and our score for this credit card is 7.7/10. Here the APR goes as low as 8.65%, but you also have a balance transfer rate also that is kind of cool, a promo rate, and you have no annual or balance transfer fee. So this is kind of cool. When you think about Credit Human Rate Preferred, you're thinking about a card that has a constellation of benefits. You have press protection and extended warranty services. Okay, you actually have also identity theft protection also. One thing we love with this card in general is that when you become a member of Credit Human Rate Preferred, this card allows you to monitor your expenses in detail. So we love the granularity that this card affords you when it comes to expense management and monitoring. Fantastic. Number 8, we have here Logix Platinum. Our score 8/10. So Logix is also a credit union, and so this card is kind of cool because they have a variable rate that starts at 9.74%, and then you have a 0% intro APR for purchases and 3.99% to 8.99% APR for balance transfers for the first 15 months. Okay, so you only have a 0% intro APR on purchases. For balance transfer, you have to pay more. So this card is kind of cool because the card has no foreign transaction fees. Okay, auto rental coverage. They have trip cancellation insurance. They have MasterCard Airport Concierge. Fantastic. They have a MasterCard Global Service, identity theft protection, Master Trip travel assistance. This is really great. Okay, and they also have a great app. So you have the ability to have your mobile wallet, Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay. Fantastic. What we love with this card is that they have unique card numbers. So you have the cards that you order for your spouse, joint owner, or other authorized users will have a unique number, making it easier to identify the card used for each purchase. This is really good, especially if you have a large household, if you have a lot of folks in your household and you want to differentiate expenses. This is really cool. So Logix Platinum 8/10. Number 7, we have Fairwinds Cashback. This is a great card for cashback 8.3/10. Okay, so again, the cashback and Fairwind is also a credit unions. Okay, and there are a credit union, and with this card you have 1.5% cashback on purchases. The APR here oscillates from 10.99% to 18%. This is kind of cool though. Okay, and here you have a 0% intro rate on purchases and balance transfers for the first 12 months. So if you happen to be a member of Fairwinds, this is a great card to consider. You have no annual fee, no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees. Okay, you have a mobile wallet solutions for Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay, and they also have a large catalog of features and options with this card. I'm talking about purchase security program. You have travel protection. You have warranty manager service. You have account alerts, ID navigator, online surf service, roadside dispatch, zero liability. Fantastic card. And one thing I also need to say is that when we talk about this Fairwinds cashback credit card, they actually once you become a member, they can approve you real fast. Okay, and the limit that they can give you can go all the way to $50,000. We have seen people who got a credit limit of $47,000. It is totally possible, even if you have fair credit. You just have to apply at a branch or over the phone. Don't apply online. Number 6, we have a service credit union Visa Everyday. Our score 8.4 over 10. I mean, we've been our team members have been members of service for the last 30 years. This is a great institution. I mean, people don't give them a lot of accolades, but it is a great institution. It is a top military credit union. Okay, and this credit card, service credit union Visa Everyday 8.4 over 10, is a great card. You have 0% intro APR for 6 months on purchases and balance transfers. Okay, and here the credit limit maximum is $20,000. Okay, the card has no annual fee. It has no hidden APR increases for late payments. Okay, so with this card there are no surprises. We love that. And so you have 0% APR for intro APR for 6 months. Okay, 6 months on purchases and balance transfers. And after that, your purchase and balance transfer APR will vary from 9.65% and 17.65%. Okay, this is kind of cool. But again, you have a lot of benefits here. You have travel and emergency assistance services. You have emergency card replacement. You have a lot of features. Number 5, folks, we have a Citizens Clear Value. Our score 8.8 over 10. So Citizens is not a credit union, it is a bank. So everybody can actually be a customer, not a problem. If you are in Citizens geographic coverage, okay. With this card, what we love with this card is that you can get 0% intro APR on balance transfers and purchases for the first 18 billing cycles. Think about that. 18 billing cycles. Okay, thereafter you have a variable APR that oscillates from 14.74% to 22.74%. Okay, and so this is really cool. This is really good. I mean, and with this card you can actually do a lot of things. So here are, in our view, the best features and benefits. You can save. So the card has no annual fee, 0% intro APR on balances. Okay, balance transfers and purchases for the first 18 billing cycles. And we also talk about security and protection in terms of the features. You have extended warranty protection, you have IT theft protection, you have travel accident and baggage delay insurance, you have a contactless card, okay, and you have zero liability protection. This is really cool. And we also love the fact that Citizens has really done a lot of work lately in their customer service department. They're really nice now. They have stellar customer service. Okay, and so you actually can contact them. And on top of that, what we love with this card is that you have a 21-day grace period on all purchases with your Clear Value MasterCard. So this is really great. So overall, great card. Citizens Clear Value 8.8 over 10. Number 4, we have here Truist Enjoy Cash. So Truist Bank is a bank, okay, great bank, original bank. So they're not the national player though, but they're original. And if you are a member, if you're a customer rather, if you're a customer of that bank, you might want to give a Truist Enjoy Cash a try. You know, you have 3% cash back on gas, 2% on utilities and groceries, up to the 1,000 monthly spend cap, and you have 1% on all other eligible purchases. That's one option. The second option is 1.5% cashback on all eligible purchases, so you don't have to track categories, okay? And this card has a 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 12 months after your account opening. This is really great. The APR here is kind of cool too. It goes from 14.74% to 23.74%, okay? And one thing we love with this card is that your due date is at least 25 days after the close of each billing cycle, okay? So they're not charging interest on new purchases if you pay your entire balance in full by the due date each month, okay? And the card actually, this card is kind of cool also because they have all the regular catalog of services. They have roadside dispatch, they have travel protection, they have ID theft protection, and of course you have a card that is backed by the full customer service, the stellar customer service of Truist. So this is really great. Truist Enjoy Cash 9/10. Number 3, we have the PenFed Cash Rewards Visa credit card. Our score 9.1/10. So obviously PenFed is a credit union. So to access this credit card, you need to be a member. But the cool thing is PenFed is open to everybody. Okay. Doesn't matter whether you are affiliated with the military, whether it is professionally, biologically, or geographically. You can qualify, okay? And with this card, you can get a decision in as little as 20 seconds. The cool one thing I want to tell you here is if you have bad or fair credit, it's better to apply at a branch or over the phone, because if you apply online, your chances of getting a credit limit that is high are limited, okay? But this card has 1.5% cashback on all purchases. That percentage goes to 2%. It goes to 2% if you are a PenFed Honors Advantage member, okay? You have a $100 statement credit as a bonus when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days, okay? The purchase APR on this card is a little high though, in our view. It's relatively high. You have 15.99% to 17.99%, but hey, it is what it is, okay? PenFed is a great institution that allows you, and this card allows you to earn cash back for everyday purchases, okay? There are no caps here, there are no limits here, there are no gimmicks here, there are no tricks here, okay? And the card has no annual fee. Something that's kind of important also, right? All right, I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Credit Gateway Show. We are still having a conversation about the top 10 Equifax credit cards for bad or fair credit that approve you with high limits. Number 2, we have Discover It Cashback. Our score 9.5/10. So this card is kind of cool. The card has rotating categories though. Every quarter you have to actually monitor those categories, but we love that because think about it. The card first has a no annual fee. This is really good, okay? And you have 5% cashback on everyday purchases at different places each quarter, like Amazon.com, grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and when you pay using PayPal, up to the quarterly maximum when you activate. Plus, you earn an unlimited 1.1% cashback on all other purchases automatically. Okay, so but again, the card is kind of cool because you have 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases, not balance transfers though. On purchases, very important to mention. In terms of rewards, everybody knows the standard dollar for dollar match that Discover has, okay? So they actually match your purchases dollar for dollar. I mean, your rewards rather, dollar for dollar, okay, in terms of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year automatically. It only happens the first year though, okay? And this is kind of cool, but overall, this is a great credit card. Number 1, the best of the best in our view when it comes to the top 10 Equifax credit cards for fair or bad credit that approve you with high limits. We have the Key Cashback. This is a great card because it allows you to earn up to 2% cashback on every purchase with no annual fee. Think about that. Okay, so they are paying you back on all purchases, not just groceries and gas. There are no categories or limitations with this card, okay? Obviously, this card is coming from Key Bank, okay? So you have cashback rewards, you have 1.5% cashback on purchases, 2% cashback for clients who bank and save with Key. So you want to be part of the Key Bank sort of context or ecosystem, okay? And they have an intro APR. So you have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 billing cycles on balance transfers made within the first 60 days, okay? And after that, your APR on balance transfers will be 18.49% to 25.49%. Really kind of decent, okay? And one thing I want to say is that this card has a constellation of features and benefits. So first of all, you have unlimited 2% cashback rewards when you bank and save with KeyBank. You always earn at least 1.5% cashback. You redeem your cashback easily. You have access to your FICO score. This is kind of cool, okay? So you can monitor your progress in terms of credit worthiness. You have the card allows you to have all the benefits of MasterCard. So this is really good. So the Key cashback 9.8 over 10. Great card. Before we close to this conversation, I just want to have a quick overview about the cards we talk about. It's really important to say that there are a few things you need to be aware of if you want to apply for an Equifax credit card for bad or fair credit. Okay, this is really important. And one thing I want to say is, how do you get that kind of credit card in the first place? Well, you need to decide why you want a credit card. It's important because you just don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I want to get myself a credit card. No, it doesn't work that way, boss. You have to think about that, decide why you want a credit card, check your credit score. You want to shop around for the best credit cards offers, okay, whether they pull Equifax or they pull Experian or they pull TransUnion, okay. You need to read the fine print and apply for the best credit cards for your needs. Very important, for your needs, okay. So when we talk about deciding why you want a credit card, do you want to build or rebuild credit? It's important. Do you want to earn rewards? Are you in debt and paying high interest? Do you want to transfer balances? Do you have a big purchase coming up? Do you travel abroad? Those are questions I want you to think about, okay? And check your credit score, because you might be thinking, you know, I have a fair credit or I have bad credit, but you never know. You got to check your credit score to ascertain, like to know, to confirm that you indeed have a bad credit score or a fair credit score. It's very important. So when we talk about very poor, well, we have 300 to 579. Those I'm talking about the FICO credit score ranges, okay? For fair, you have 580 to 669. For good, you have 670 to 739. For very good, you have 740 to 799. And exceptional, you have 800 to 850. What I'm talking about here is you might be thinking, you know, I have bad credit. But who knows? After checking, you probably realize, well, you know, I'm not really that bad. I have fair credit or I have good credit. Things happen. You have the opportunity to actually check your credit score and file disputes if you see something really a little fishy on your credit report. It's always good to actually check it, okay? And you want to shop around for the best credit card offers. Here, actually, in today's conversation, I share with you a mixture of credit union credit cards and regular bank credit cards that pull like Equifax. You want to shop around. Okay, if you are looking for a balance transfer card or no annual fee or travel card, or you really have to think about that, okay? And you want to read the fine prints. Please don't make the mistakes of getting a credit card because you are all excited and you just make the mistake of not reading the fine prints. Read the fine prints and apply for the best credit card for your needs. Again, I really want to insist on that. Your needs are different from my needs, are different from anybody else's need. Make sure that those needs are taken care of when you apply for a credit card. Let me give you a few pro tips here. Here is how you want to do things, okay? First of all, you want to understand the credit card eligibility requirements. Again, as I'm talking to you, you want to be strategic about the credit card you choose, but you have to understand what kind of eligibility is this credit card asking. And the thing is, can I actually meet them? So we're talking about age. You need to be at least 18. Income, okay? Some cards want you to have a minimum of $12,000 gross income every year. You got to have residency or citizenship, okay? If you are part of a credit union, you have to actually match their eligibility in terms of professional affiliation, biological affiliation, or geographic affiliation, or in some cases religious affiliation, okay? And your credit score also. Okay, you have to think about that. So there are bits of info that you need to submit in terms of your application. And as we always say, it's a lot better to apply at a branch or over the phone than applying online, especially if you have bad credit or fair credit. Okay, so they will ask you for your personal information. Okay, we're talking about here full name, date of birth, social security number, your country of citizenship, And your contact information, your address, email address, phone number. This is really important. And this is where they actually get interesting. They want to have everything about your financial information. Okay. I'm talking about your employment status. Okay. This is important. Your total annual income. Yeah. So we're talking about your non-taxable annual income. So you have first one is gross annual income, and then you have after-tax annual income. Okay. They also want to have your monthly housing cost, because they're trying to actually ascertain your DTI, your debt to income ratio. Okay. They'll ask for your bank account information. Okay. And in some cases during the application, they might ask you to actually key in authorized user details. So if you want to add someone else, like a kid or partner, to your account, you will need to include his or her name, date of birth, and address. Okay. And some issuers may also require their social security number. And if you want to do balance transfers, they will ask you for balance transfer details. So what I want you to think about beforehand is you want to think about all the info that you need to provide so that you don't apply for a credit card randomly. Okay, because you don't want to actually start applying for a credit card and they ask you for some kind of information and you realize, oh, hey, I did not prepare for this card. I need to dig a little deeper to unearth the documents they're asking me. No, do the research beforehand and be ready. Before we close into this conversation, I want to share with you our approach when it comes to a credit card evaluation. And we have a strong approach on this show when it comes to categorizing, when it comes to reviewing, when it comes to listing credit cards. Okay, check this out. Thank you so much. I just want to quickly recap to this conversation. So here are the top 10 Equifax credit cards for bad or fair credit that approve you with high limits. Number 1, we have Key Cashback, 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have Discovery Cashback, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have PenFed Cash Rewards Visa, 9.1 over 10. Number 4, we have Truist Enjoy Cash, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Citizens Clear Value, 8.8 over 10. Number 6, we have a Service Credit Union Visa Everyday, 8.4 over 10. Number 7, we have Fairwinds Cashback, 8.3 over 10. Number 8, we have Logix Platinum, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have Credit Human Rate Preferred, 7.7 over 10. And then number 10, we have a Highway Visa Platinum, 7 over 10. Another card tied for number 10 is NIH FCU Visa, 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.